This man is so excited for this battle that he looks at Kiyoshi and says, "Thank you for this moment. Thank you for being born."
This world shall know pain.
What's up, y'all? We back at it with another chapter of Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi, chapter 55. We got Roth versus Kiyoshi, and this battle is insane. And also, I feel like we kind of got a glimpse a little bit more into the heart and personality of your boy Roth. It seems like this whole time the man has been lonely. He's been seeking a companion, someone he can fight against with all of his strength. And I honestly, he kind of reminds me of, Aizen from Bleach. Aizen became so powerful that he felt like this world had nothing to offer him. He was lonely because of how intelligent and how powerful he was. And the same could be said for Roth. He said he wandered eons, bored to death because the only person who he could have fun with passed away until he met Kiyoshi, who reawakened this spark in his eyes, this hunger for life, this desire to go all out. Man, I'm really rocking with him. I hope he isn't one of these characters that gets defeated, man. I really do hope he's one of those characters that stick around. But the chapter starts off with, I think, a great a great moment where we see one of the demons from the first chapter of the series, the guy who was just being told to do evil things, so he was doing it even though he wasn't that evil of a demon, and your boy Kiyoshi spared him. And you have it where this guy is at home with his demon family, sharing a nice meal, and he's hoping that Kiyoshi is all right. He's wishing for the best for him, which shows that he truly was a good demon. And just because you're a demon doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person. I really like the fact that they chose to show this at the beginning of the chapter. But then it jumps to what we really want to see, the battle between Roth and Kiyoshi. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this shit is cold. You just got Kiyoshi walking towards Roth, all the tattoos on his body glowing, next thing you know, you got him summoning this sword, like the way he's holding the sword and the lightning is swirling around it. Now, I can't recall if we ever seen Kiyoshi use a sword. I don't think so. I think this is a first, but I could be wrong. But he's making a sword out of pure energy. And then you got it where Roth is walking towards Kiyoshi saying like, "Yo, you're reminding me of my fight against him." And I was just like, yo, who is he talking about? Who is he referring to? Next thing you know, you got it where they're clashing swords, and their clash is so powerful that you got old girl Kari, she's being blown away by the force, to the point where she has to grab onto a pole to keep from flying off in the distance. But you see that Kiyoshi was able to break Roth's sword and then slash him up. And I'm looking like, yo, damn, Kiyoshi about to win this. But then you have your boy Roth with so much excitement. Like, this dude is just like, yo, what a wonderful evolution. And then he says Minotaur, and he makes his fist get giant as hell. I mean, it was just awkward how giant his fist got. And he goes to punch Kiyoshi, but he uses one of those barriers to block the punch. But then you got this cold moment where your boy Roth is telling Kiyoshi, like, bring it here. Before he even's able to realize and react, Kiyoshi is on the side of him with the spirit gun aimed to the face saying Artemis, and he blasts him at point blank range. And then if that wasn't crazy enough, you have it when your boy Roth reaches through the smoke of the blast and grab Kiyoshi by the neck and says, "I'm not finished yet." Yo, this is the stuff legends are made of. Yo, I need this shit animated right now. And then you got Roth saying like, yo, I'm just getting started. And then you got it where him and Kiyoshi just start punching the hell out of one another in the faces. I mean, like, they're going in. Now, Kiyoshi look like he's taking damage. Roth looks like he's taking damage as well. But this man is smiling as he take his damage. And he's standing there. He's like, yo, man, this is amazing, yo. Now we're both standing here without even our clothes on our back because of the destruction from those blows. Blew off, Kiyoshi's jacket, blew off Roth's cape. Roth doesn't even have the crown on his head. And you got it where Roth is saying like, yo, I knew I wasn't seeing things. I'm so glad I spared you back then. And think about it. Back in that moment, he did have a plenty of time to actually finish off Kiyoshi, but he allowed Kiyoshi to remain alive because he was saying like, yo, I will be back, get stronger. And now he's happy that he chose to go with that decision, that he chose to go down that path. And you have it where, you know, Roth looks at him, he says, that strength, that power, he says, the crest on your back, like, yo, and he starts laughing. And we really don't know too much about the crest on Kiyoshi's back, other than that it's a marking that glows when he's in a battle. And you have it where Roth goes to say, so we meet again, Solomon. And the fact that he says that, yo, it makes me wonder if one or two things, if maybe Kiyoshi is this guy reincarnated, or if this happens to be Kiyoshi's father. But you have it where Roth goes to say like, yo, fate has carried us through countless eons, bringing us back full circle. And then he says, I'm sorry, Kiyoshi, I was just thinking out loud. Meaning the stuff he was saying was something he should have kept to himself, but for whatever reason, he chose to speak it out loud. Then you got it, he was like, yo, I would never be unfaithful to you. When he goes to attack Kiyoshi again, he's like, yo, I've always been alone. And I don't know why this moment right here with him saying this to Kiyoshi, it kind of reminds me, I don't know how many of you guys watch Invincible, but the season finale of the last season that we just got, where Invincible was facing off, I believe the guy name was Conquest. This is what that dialogue remind me of. But he says like, yo, I've always been alone. He says, all I ever desire is a deadly repeat, but all I got was a bunch of corpses, man. It can't be that hard. I just want one thing, to adore and annihilate somebody with all my strength. This is what this guy Roth has been longing for. And as he's saying that, he's like going all out against Kiyoshi. They're trading blows left and right. And he's like, yo, I love you, Kiyoshi. You have it where Kiyoshi even manages to destroy one of Roth's arms. He's leaking blood, but he's like, yo, the pain means nothing if I'm able to go all out. I love you, Kiyoshi. And then Kiyoshi's like, yo, like I care. But what makes this part so hilarious, even though this is a serious and dire moment, is the fact that then you got Akari there like, yikes. Like, this is wild. But anyway, you got them clashing. And then they show this mysterious guy wearing a jacket with his back turned towards us, saying like, you know, with Roth saying, I've only ever loved and been loved by one person, and he was the only one who could accept the full force of my love. Ever since he died, you know, time has just crawled forward unending. All that was left was to cling to this lifeless days, and it was all for the sake, and then he says, of this moment. Thank you for being born. This, like, I don't know why, I just think this dialogue from your boy Roth was just so amazing, man. I really enjoyed it. And then you got him saying, yo, it's because of you I was able to truly feel alive again. It's nearly dawn, you know, the hole will be closing soon, so let's wrap this up. The next thing you know, you got these devil feathers coming out of the body of Roth, and you got Kiyoshi saying, sure, that's just what I wanted, to wrap things up. And Roth says like, yo, I'll kill you and take our curtain call. And you have it where Roth is facing off against Kiyoshi. He starts making, you know, this giant blast between the two wings, and it looks amazing. He says, I'm coming, Kiyoshi. And of course, Kiyoshi looks at him and says like, yo, I have no fear. I have everyone with me. I'll protect it all with them. He says, bring it on. I'll exercise the hell out of you, great demon lord Roth. Next thing you know, you got both of them concentrating all of their energy into a single blast, and you have it where that's where the chapter ends. And like I said, this was such an amazing chapter, man. Start to finish, the dialogue that we got, it wasn't even about the action. It was the dialogue that we got from Roth that really made this chapter for me. Like, yo, you guys can let me know how y'all feel about it down below. But hopefully this series still remains. Hopefully we get a lot more chapters to come of Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi. But let me know y'all thoughts down below. And if you like this video, thumb it up. Please subscribe. Hoping you have a great day or night wherever you are. This your boy Nero signing out. Peace.